You're not supposed to think about this, not while you're at work, not while you're scrolling. But late at night, when everything gets quiet, it creeps in. That feeling that maybe, just maybe, we're not the beginning, and definitely not the end. Because if we really are the first intelligent species on Earth, why does it already feel like we're repeating someone else's mistake? We've mapped the human genome, built rockets, split atoms. But when we try to map the past, we hit a wall. Not a metaphorical one, a literal one. There's a 300 million year gap in Earth's fossil record. Mass extinctions, unexplained climate events, radioactive isotopes buried deep in the crust. Scientists found one particularly strange spike in temperature and carbon from 56 million years ago. It mimics what we're doing to the planet right now. But here's the problem. We don't know what caused it. No asteroid, no volcano, just a silent scar in Earth's memory. So the question becomes, are we repeating a story we didn't even know was written? NASA climatologist Gavin Schmidt and astrophysicist Adam Frank proposed something radical, the Silurian Hypothesis, a real, published, scientific idea. They asked, if an industrial civilization existed millions of years ago, would we even know? And the answer is, maybe not. Here's why. Earth constantly recycles itself. 99% of ancient rocks have been crushed, melted, or subducted. Skyscrapers, bridges, power grids, gone in a few thousand years. Plastic and nuclear waste? Sure, some might remain, but buried, erased, compressed into silence. That means Earth could have hosted another intelligent species, one that rose, built, polluted, and collapsed, without leaving a single fossil behind. Terrifying, right? Because if that's true, we're the second draft, and we have no idea what made the first one burn. Look around your room. How much of what you own would survive 10,000 years? Now try 10 million. Even in our digital age, 99% of our knowledge exists in fragile formats. Hard drives, cloud servers, ink on paper. Civilizations are loud in life but silent in death. And the Earth? It doesn't care. It heals, resets, and forgets. That's not poetry. That's plate tectonics, erosion, entropy. The planet has been here 4.5 billion years. You? Maybe 80. Us, as a species? 300,000. We are a blink. And in that blink, we've built a world that could one day vanish just as quickly. Some scientists say we might be seeing signs of a past civilization right now, only we don't realize it. Ancient carbon anomalies, synthetic chemicals deep underground, unexplained mass extinctions, subsurface plastics fused into rock, technically called plastiglomerates. And it's not just here. The James Webb Space Telescope recently observed exoplanets that may show industrial pollutants in their atmospheres. Think about that. We might detect alien civilizations because they polluted. So what if the only real legacy of an advanced species is its damage? This all connects to one of the most disturbing questions in science. If life is common in the universe, where is everybody? The leading answer, the great filter. A point most civilizations never get past. A nuclear war, an environmental collapse, a runaway AI, something they built that turned on them. And maybe that's the real reason we see no one else. Not because we're first, because we're in the same trap. Every species that evolves intelligence eventually invents its own ending. You want to believe we're special, that humans are unique, that this moment is different. But science says otherwise. We are just smart enough to build, but not wise enough to stop. We change the climate faster than any species before us. We create waste that lasts longer than we do, and we move forward like the past is irrelevant, because we think we're immune to it. But if history is buried and we're blind to its warnings, how will we ever know when we're next? Future geologists, if they ever exist, might cut into a rock layer and find traces of leaded gasoline, microplastics, pesticides, a sudden drop in biodiversity, and they'll wonder, what lived here? What happened? Why did it all end so fast? And unless we change course, their answer will be, they were smart, but not smart enough. So here's the truth. We may not be the first. We're definitely not the last. But we might be the only ones with the chance to remember what came before and do something about it. The Earth doesn't need saving. We do. And if we fail, we won't just disappear. We'll become a mystery, a faint chemical whisper in the stone, a reset button waiting to be pressed again. So ask yourself, Will you be part of the noise or the message we leave behind?